3, 2, 1, and we are live. How you doing, friends? I haven't been around for quite some time. That's right. It's Ernie, Apple investor, trader of futures, crypto Ernie. But you can call me Ray. Just kidding. You can call me Ernie. I'm back. I was on a very special mission last week in the sunny tropical island of Cayman. I was there for the Cayman Alternative Investor Conference for 2020, where we met up with founders, fund managers, chief investment officers, all sorts of folks that were interested in alternative investments. And I was there on behalf of my other job, which is a chief investment officer, and learned all sorts of great things. There were some real notable people there from the crypto world, as well as real estate, robotics, artificial intelligence. The big theme for this year was ESG, or environmental, sustainable, and governance. And for most of that conference, most of that summit, you actually had to be woke to understand what they were talking about, or to be accepted. And for some of those sessions, I guess I just wasn't woke enough. But that's okay. Still got a lot out of it, made lots of contacts. Anyways, now, on to what this show is about. This show today is about PatternCast. PatternCast, that's our pattern recognition technology. We have a product right now we actually have two products. One called MarketCast and the other one called MarketCast Pro, which is going to be released within the next couple of days. Now, MarketCast is a pattern recognition machine that has this uncanny ability to tell the future. Now, I'm not saying that it actually tells the future. It's just that when all the stars align and the what-if scenario plays out on PatternCast, it is about 85% accurate with great return on capital. And so what I'm going to do today is go over some of the trades that were released last night from MarketCast. So if you're interested in this, go to marketcast.com. Actually, I'm sorry. Go to patterncast.com. See, originally it started out as PatternCast. Then we had a bunch of different products that spawned from that. One was MarketCast, which was markets, futures, stocks, Forex. And then we had BitcoinCast. But what we've done is we've taken BitcoinCast and all the crypto part of it, and we've folded it in. So now it's just one service. You get everything. So if you're interested in trading crypto, primarily Bitcoin right now, Forex, futures, stocks, it's all there. And so today we'll be talking about a mix. The background that we have here right now, that is not Cayman. It is just some high definition background that I found on YouTube, but it is pretty, isn't it? Cayman doesn't look quite like that. It is the water more or less looks like that. But it is built up. I mean, they've got hotels. I was staying at the Kimpton Seafire Resort, and it was spectacular. It was a little humid for my taste, and it stayed around 85 to 88 degrees, real high humidity. And I'm told that now is the dry season, but it was super humid. All right, back. Keep on going to the Cayman. I guess I can't keep my mind out of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about some of the trades that happened with PatternCast. Let's get all this stuff out of the way. And right up here, I think, yes, right there, are the signals that were sent out last night. And I found 4 signals that seemed to be either just ready to trigger or have already triggered, and they would make good trades. And as with all trades on PatternCast, the signals are good for the following day, which is today. They came out last night until about 8 o'clock or so. And if they do not set up by then, we chuck them. If they do, We give them up to 4 days to play out. Just that strategy alone produces about an 85% win rate with just this spectacular return on capital. I think we've been averaging something like, we're talking about levered instruments, with Forex and futures, etc., but something on the order of 25 to 45% return on capital, considering the levered instrument. So, what do we have today? First, the Canada dollar. Now, all of these came out, all right, and I'm sure that there are others that had triggered, but the ones that I found today was the Canadian dollar, the New Zealand USD Forex. All right, that's right here. The 10-year note, that's in the bottom right here. I'll be showing you these. The 10-year note and oil, crude oil. All right, so let's take that off here, and we'll remove my head. Off with his head! Okay, there we go. All right, so in the upper left-hand corner, we have the New Zealand dollar, US dollar, Forex, and the signal is a buy at 0.636. Upper right-hand corner, and we're almost there. We're currently at 0.638. Is that low enough? If you had a signal like that, and you were only 2 pips away from that signal triggering, would you take it? I would. I would say that that's a buy. We're in a buy situation. We're looking for the New Zealand US dollar to rise up to 0.641. 0.641. That's right up here, and that's a healthy move. So we're long on the New Zealand, the Kiwi dollar right now. All right, so next up is the Canadian dollar. That's in the upper left-hand corner. That's /CX is the symbol. And the Canadian dollar is a buy at 0.7518. And wouldn't you know it, it has triggered. 0.7518 is actually, it came down quite a bit lower, which is amazing. And so that means that we can get an even better price, and we're looking for a target of 0.7558. And that's way, it's off the chart. All right, so we're long on the Canada dollar. All right, those are the first two. The Kiwi dollar, the Canada dollar, we're long. Oil was a buy at 48.62, and we have not reached down to oil yet, so I guess that never really got down there. We missed that by a good 80 cents, but I'm surprised at that call, quite frankly. But it didn't trigger, and had it triggered, we would have looked at it making maybe $1.20. But oil has been a stinker, and I expect oil to be a stinker for a while more. As a matter of fact, I'm looking for a long-term target of oil, probably around, I don't know, let's say $45. That's what I've been telling everybody. $45 for oil. But ever since that we had this huge red candle that engulfed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days. A red candle that engulfs 10 days is enormous. I've been calling for oil to come down to 45. So no trade from pattern cast or market cast point of view, but I still think oil is a short. All right, and then lastly, we have the 10-year note. The 10-year treasury, the vaulted 10-year note is a buy at 130.144. Now, what would that be in fractional price? I believe that would be 130.04. 130.04 and change. So where are we right now? We are at 131. Wow, we're not anywhere close. We are not anywhere close, man. It would have to come all the way down here. That was a horrible pick by me, Ernie. That's okay, but I'm not really expecting any big drop in notes anytime soon. But that one didn't pick up. Let's see. Let's choose another one. How about let's see. How about E-mini mid-caps? All right, so that would be EMD. Let's check that one. And that would have been a buy if it came down to 2022. Nope, that's not. That one didn't trigger. That one's off the table. How about, I would say that about, on average, 20% of our signals trigger. Sometimes a little less. But, you know, we put out, let's see, today we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and we had 3 that triggered. So we're right around the 20% mark. How about XLF? Let's see how's XLF doing. And XLF was a buy at $30.23. Never really reached down there, so that's scratch. Okay, so we got 3 trades here. 3 stinking trades. Well, 2 trades. Actually, the oil didn't go. 2 stinking trades that look darn good. We're long Canadian dollar and long the Kiwi dollar. All right. So 2 good trades coming out of PatternCast. Last night we also had, actually the night before, we were calling for Bitcoin long, and that worked out very well. So that's where we're at right now. All right, back to the talking head. Headshot. Here I am. So that's PatternCast. PatternCast, like I said, about 20% of the signals actually trigger. When they trigger, we get about an 85% win rate with about a 25% return on capital. So we have both fantastic probability of profit, or POP, and excellent return on capital, or ROC. We got the POP and ROC. POP and ROC. All right. So we'll be doing these on a nightly basis. We'll talk about the markets and see where they're going. I mean, the markets have just been screaming. They're just out of sight. Where are they going to stop? Even in the face of the coronavirus. The coronavirus that's supposed to have, what, I think a 14-day incubation period. There has been some conflicting reports. I saw one video today, one report saying that it was up to 24 days. And then I saw another coming out of the CDC and some other places that are saying that there was the incubation period was still there, but the key part was that people weren't infectious up until that point. So that takes a lot of the scare off of the coronavirus, and it looks like the mortality rate is, something that's a lot lower than originally expected. It's not anything close to SARS, the bird flu or anything else. It looks like essentially we're going to be getting a slightly worse than average flu season, which still doesn't really talk about the total impact that this is eventually going to have, because China has slowed down tremendously. They have essentially locked down the country, and there has been one U.S. citizen that has passed away from this coronavirus, but from all accounts, it looks like he was already pretty frail. And the other very interesting thing is that this virus is a racist. See, it's an ageist and a racist. It goes after old Asian guys. Seriously, that they make up the preponderance of people that are getting affected by this flu epidemic. Is it a pandemic yet? I don't think so. I don't think that we can call it a pandemic. Does it have exponential growth potential? Yes, it does. Are the Chinese doing enough to contain it? I don't know. You can't really believe anything that they're saying over there. chances are that it will just sort of run its course and then fade away, and we'll never hear anything about it again, and that will be that. Let's see. We need the beautiful background again. Get back to Cayman. And I want to thank everybody for showing up today. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll talk about signals again. We'll give you some more trades. Hopefully we'll have a Bitcoin signal tonight, and we'll be talking about that. Bitcoin has been on a roll, as well as Ethereum and Litecoin. They've been moving up pretty good, and the markets, of course, are screaming. Oil is down. Gold, silver, platinum are pretty much sideways. And that's it for now. Thank you very much. Let's find that off button, Ernie. Signing off. Remember, go down below if you want to join our free trade room. It's right down below. You'll see the link. And if you're interested in signing up with the signals that we put out, if you want some help trading, PatternCast, MarketCast is absolutely one of the best ways to go. That combined with our trade room will keep you on the right side of profit. It's not a guarantee. There's never a guarantee, but it's such a great service. We've got about 300 members right now. We really haven't been talking about it a whole lot lately. We've been very busy just sort of improving the service and the trade room, and it's all there for you waiting. Give it a shot. I may be coming out with a deal later this week, so look for that. But just go and check it out. I think you'll be quite impressed. Also, go to the website, check out the testimonials and some of the info there. And there'll be more information near the end of the week. I think you're going to like it a lot. All right. That's it for now. Please give this video a thumbs up. Share it with your buddies. Really appreciate it. See you next video. Yes, I am ready to end the stream.